Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and today we are watching Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. It's a special day because it's been a year since I started on YouTube. On the 5th of December 2020 I uploaded my first Harry Potter reaction. I had just lost my job and I had nothing really to do. So I thought that I would watch some movies and upload them to YouTube because I don't know, it's something I've been wanting to try for a long time, and I finally had a chance to do it, and so I did, and now we're here 1 year later. It's been a great year, I think. It's given me a chance to watch things that I've never watched before. Like I very much put off watching stuff because, I I get distracted by games and stuff, and I don't really have anyone to watch stuff with, so I just keep putting it off. And having this channel has been a great excuse for me to actually sit down and watch some of these movies and TV shows that I've been watching. And I figured since I started with Harry Potter, it would make great sense to go into to celebrate this 1 year anniversary with more Harry Potter or Harry Potter related content, shall we say. So this seemed like the perfect movie to do. So what do we expect? I don't know actually. I'm assuming that we're gonna have the same characters. I don't understand how we're gonna have the same characters. It's gonna be interesting to find out. I'm assuming that Newt and oh geez, it's been a long time. It's been a while since I saw this. I don't think I remember what their names were. I remember Newt. And I remember Grindelwald. Gellert Grindelwald. And that's pretty much it. So let's waste no time and see what this movie is all about, I guess. Before we start though, I just want to mention the Patreon. Link is in the description down below. On the Patreon, I do uncut reactions. They're not edited down like here on YouTube. And for the shows I'm doing, I'm also quite a bit ahead for those. So if that's something that interests you, feel free to check it out. Link is in the description down below. But with that said, let's get into Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Hedwig's theme, man, those few notes, just as a small reminder, you know? Oh my. You better not move, dude.
It's time for him to answer for his crimes in Europe.
Extradition.
Prisoner is secured and ready to travel.
I'm sure he's not. I'm sure something is gonna happen.
We've had to change his guard 3 times. He's very persuasive.
Yeah.
So we removed his tongue.
Oh, did you? I'm sure that's not gonna last. Because then he can't speak, and if he can't speak, he's not gonna be very persuasive, or it's gonna be hard for him to convince people to join his cause.
The wizarding community worldwide owes you.
Hey, Thestrals!
We found his wand hidden away.
Oh no, is this Spielman guy a bad guy? What was that little glance? Is Abernathy a bad guy? Someone here is a bad guy. Yeah, Abernathy is a bad guy. I wonder how many are on Grindelwald's side. Oh my! Yeah, I mean, they did say that he was very convincing. What is that little thing, I wonder? Oh, cuddly little thing. Vicious, but cuddly. Dude! That's so not cool. What was that grab? At least there's survivors. But I mean, they would find out anyway, because he's not gonna, appear where he is supposed to appear. Very fancy. Back in the ministry, it's been a long time since we were here. There he is. That mop of hair is undeniable. It's very recognizable. Oh, his little buddy. Oh man, it's been too long.
Peter. What are you doing here?
Is that the Lestrange? I think that was her name, right? Lita?
Why do strange creatures love you so much?
Well, there are no strange creatures, only blinkered
people.
Yes. Exactly.
And I set off a dung bomb onto his desk so I could join you. Do you remember?
No, I actually don't remember that.
She's strangely close. It's weird.
You were just talking about Newt coming for dinner.
Really?
Same here. Like, it's very... The camera's very close.
Try and keep an open mind, will you? And maybe a little less.
Like me.
I think you're... I mean, Newt is very open-minded. It's other people who are mostly not as open-minded.
Just collecting material for my book on magical beasts.
You destroyed half of New York.
No, that's actually factually incorrect on
Oh, yeah. It's factually incorrect.
And frankly, so are...
Isn't it that guy on the right who was in the beginning?
The committee will agree to lift your travel ban under one condition. You join the ministry.
No.
The wizarding and non-wizarding worlds have been at peace for over a century.
That's about to change, though.
You want me to hunt Credence down? To kill him?
Any more than
Listen,
you.
I don't want to hear how the ends justify the means.
I think you're gonna have to pull your head out the sand.
Okay, right, here we go. What, self?
That's an interesting discussion, by the way, the ship of Theseus.
Everyone is gonna have to pick a side.
I don't do sides.
You're gonna have to choose Newt eventually. I mean, it's nice to want to be neutral in any conflict, but if you're being neutral, that means that the forces of good have one less soldier in the fight against evil. You know, so you're helping evil by not picking.
This means I have the job.
That's why when we vote for leaders, like in elections, we don't vote for the right one, we vote for the least bad one, usually. Good and evil is hyperbolic, of course, but you know.
Killer.
Oh my.
They've had their time.
We don't say such things out loud. We want only freedom. Freedom to be ourselves.
Yeah, but you know what that means. We're just not gonna say that out loud.
The beast of burden will always be necessary.
Yeah. Muggles, that is. Oh, you're not gonna do it yourself? That's weak, dude. You're being followed. As Theseus warned. It's a very localized breeze. Very powerful one.
Dumbledore.
Oh my.
Conspicuous rooftops full then.
I'm assuming it's Albus. Very handsome.
The purebloods think he's the last of an important French line.
Oh yeah?
Not leaders, brother.
That's what they're whispering.
Hmm.
Wherever Credence is in Paris, he's either in danger or a danger to others.
I don't remember how old Dumbledore was when he was talking to Tom Riddle, but he aged fast.
Safe house? Why would I need a safe house in Paris?
Because you're going to Paris.
If I leave the country, they will put me in Azkaban and they will throw away the key.
Do you know why I admire you, Newt?
Because he's going to do the right thing.
Why can't you go?
I cannot move against Grindelwald.
Why?
You.
No, but why? Why can't you? Please tell.
I'd probably refuse to.
What?
It's late. Good evening, Newt.
Wait, no. Oh, come on.
Now you've piqued his interest. Now he's curious. Do you have a visitor? Or is it... Oh, of course. Friggin' Niffler. Baby Niffler! Oh, goodness me.
I told you to leave the Kelpie to me.
That wound needs more ointment.
I don't want you losing fingers over it.
Newt and his creatures.
You must be exhausted.
You know the Kelpie's easier with two.
Oh.
Perhaps you should take off your shirt.
Yeah, perhaps you should. I was about to say. She seems interested. Kelpie is an Irish water spirit, right?
Someone needed to let off some steam. I'm in Bunty.
It's a very big place he has.
If you could just give it to me. He doesn't care.
Oh, he has visitors.
You were supposed to have been obliviated.
It didn't work, pal.
This is wonderful.
Yes, it is. Oh, I'm almost tearing up just remembering how the last movie ended. Why didn't Tina
We
come?
aren't talking.
Why?
What's up with Jacob?
We're getting married.
Jacob looks just as surprised. Are you here because you need help with Jacob?
You've enchanted him, haven't you?
Please don't.
Queenie, you've got nothing to fear if he wants to get married. We can just lift the enchantment and he can tell us himself.
What's going on?
Where the hell am I right now?
London.
Oh, I always wanted to go here.
Oh, there's trouble in paradise.
Why is it wrong to want to marry you?
Okay.
To want to have a family?
If we get married and they find out, they're gonna throw you in jail, sweetheart. I can't have that.
So move. It's fine here. They're a bit more liberal here in Britain.
I'm a coward. You're fun.
Crazy.
She is slightly crazy.
I didn't say nothing.
It's different here. It's not America. It's different rules.
What a beautiful city. I'm thinking of you, Tina.
So Tina is in Paris. Well then.
Tina's in Paris, looking for Credence.
Genius.
Oh.
Queen's gonna go straight for Tina.
Just gonna dry you off real quick. Oh, I really like Jacob. I really liked him in the previous one. He's so gosh darn wholesome. Magical circus. That would be something to see. Something to wow and amaze magicians. Ooh, Nagini. I, of course, remember that Nagini was the name of Voldemort's snake.
I've told you to stay away from her, boy.
What a beard.
I present to you a maledictus,
Ooh.
carrier of a blood curse. Such underbeings are destined to
Underbeings, aka subhumans. They do have a real problem with racism in the magical world.
She will be forever trapped in the body of a snake.
Yeah. Until she's cut in half by Mr. Neville Longbottom. Oh my. We need Newt here to wrangle these creatures.
Get up.
Oh, and yeah, we're gonna have him. Like, it's... Yeah, but yes, Paris is done for you now, but now there's a bunch of magical beasties on the loose that Newt needs to collect.
If the rumors of his identity are correct, he and I are distantly related.
Okay.
Credence Purple.
Yeah, he's still around. Yeah, I don't really understand how he survived. But then I don't exactly remember how that ended.
Why don't we grab him and leave? He must come to me freely. And he will.
I have hope for Credence. I remember he was a pretty good person. Damaged, but a good person.
Who represents the greatest threat to our cause? Albus Dumbledore.
Yes, of course.
Credence is the only entity alive who can kill him.
Oh, that's why you want him.
But will you be with us when that happens, Crow?
I feel like Grindelwald is more approachable than Voldemort. Feels like he thinks that those around him are more his equal than Voldemort did.
She has eyes just like a salamander.
Don't say that.
Yes, eyes like a lizard. I know salamander is not technically a lizard, right?
He's the only way I can leave the country without documentation. You don't suffer from motion.
With a port key, that's the bucket.
Hey, get looking! What have you found?
Don't take... No, oh, dude, no.
It's the Chinese creature. They are incredibly fast and incredibly powerful.
What's the Niffler up to?
Check and follow the feather.
Follow the feather.
Where is he? Oh, Accio Niffler.
Hey, that's kind of mean, just using the Niffler. Ooh, that's awesome. Oh, that's really awesome. I like this more than London.
Tina Goldstein. She's an American Aura.
You don't need to speak this slowly.
I'm sorry, there must be some sort of mistake. See, I know she's in Paris. She sent me a postcard.
Yeah, but she's working off the books. That's Tina in disguise, isn't it? Oh no. It's that jerk.
At least stop for coffee or like
No, Jacob.
chocolate show or just for a second.
Yes, did I imagine that? Or wait. It's too much noise here. And blocking your ears, not gonna help.
Madame?
I get the feeling that she might, Queenie might get caught up with Grindelwald because she's vulnerable at the moment. But that would make a little sense because he wants to, yeah, basically enslave muggles.
Your name is on my adoption paper.
I have such a hard time remembering if it's Credence or Clarence.
I am not your mother. I was only a servant.
Oh, okay. Servant for whom?
I didn't
This dude.
leave you there.
Ah, the hitman.
Took you to Mrs. Barrybone because she was supposed to look after you.
Yeah, that was a terrible choice. Oh, you monster. Look what you did. Look what you did. It's like the authorities are trying to drive Clarence or Credence, I can never remember, into the arms of Grindelwald. Because maybe that's what they're actually doing.
She's dead.
That is actually what they're doing.
You know what I miss about Queenie? Everything.
Yes, of course you do.
You know what I mean?
Sorry?
Yeah, he wasn't listening. What's wrong, dude? Did something like come? It looked like. Did I imagine that something came out of his eye?
So we were just wondering if you'd come across a friend of ours. When Aura's go missing, well, the ministry tend to come looking, so perhaps if I showed you where, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be lovely. Sure.
I don't know about this. Because Yusuf doesn't want them to find Tina. And he wants to make sure that they don't go looking on their own either. Because he thinks that they're up to no good. Okay, never mind. Guess it was fine. Oh. Except it was not. Gosh darn it.
Either he dies, or I do.
Why? Awesome.
Well, that'll be the Zoo.
I really like how this is, in many ways, a rerun of the first one. That might be a critique. That might be something you negative about it, but I like it. The fact that it's like basically the same thing. Newt and Jacob in a city. Magical beasties out and about while looking for that he needs to capture while looking for this guy. Credence. And it's gonna jump in. Whee! There we go. You? This music, man, it gets to me.
This is a school. You've no right.
Out of here.
Are you here because you suspect Dumbledore sent away Newt?
McGonagall, please.
Oh, McGonagall, Minerva.
Come, McLaggen.
Yes, there she is. I love this. This is like wish fulfillment, you know.
I've heard the rumor.
And yet Scamander appears wherever the Obscurial goes. To protect him.
Oh, because he works for Grindelwald. How can... people are so stupid.
I warn you, your policies of suppression and violence are pushing supporters into his arms.
I'm not interested in your warnings.
They very much are.
I need you to fight him.
I can't.
Yeah, you said that, but why?
You and Grindelwald were as close as brothers.
Oh, we were closer than brothers.
Oh.
Theseus.
Small-minded
Theseus,
people.
If Grindelwald calls a rally, then try and break it up.
Come on, Theseus, don't think that you're smarter. You probably will, though. L plus N. Leta plus Newt. It didn't turn out that way.
Did you see her last week?
I was counting!
Yeah, do be quiet.
100 points! 200! Get back here! Right now!
A mischief maker.
Miss, it was Lestrange. She's horrible.
That was awesome.
It's only a boggart. It can't hurt you.
Oh, let's see what she fears. Someone. Whoa.
Did you know that?
Found a perfect match for what's in Eddie Redmayne.
I know how painful the rumors about your brother Corvus must be for you.
No, you don't. Not unless you had a brother who died too.
Sister.
Did you love her?
Not as well as I should have done.
Oh, Dumbledore, always so wise.
Confession is a relief, I'm told. A great weight lifted.
Yeah, and you always had secrets, so...
You stay right there. I know what you are.
He's trouble.
We are not here to hurt you.
No, we want to use you.
I wish you were working with me now. Towards a world where we wizards were free to live openly, to love freely.
You say that, but I don't think you believe that. Love freely as long as it's between purebloods. Blood brothers, huh? Oh.
Newt, buddy. Tina's up here. She's all by her lonesome, and maybe
He's working. He's trying to make a new friend. He's trying to gain Sauru's trust. There you go, friend.
Tina, please just listen to me.
Mr. Scamander, I need to go talk to the minister.
So official.
It's Grindelwald. He's calling his followers.
That is so freaking cool.
Credence.
This is where you will find proof of your true identity.
That's not gonna be good. Because what Dumbledore told Theseus, like if there's a rally, don't go there.
Are you a ghost?
No. No. I'm alive.
Just very old.
But I'm an alchemist and...
Oh, Nicholas Flamel.
Nicola Flamel.
Jacob Kowalski. Oh.
Do be careful. He has very fragile bones.
Stay thank you, Mr. Flamel. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, look after Mr. Tentacles for me.
He's gone.
Grindelwald rally is at the cemetery tonight, and there will be death.
Then you gotta go.
What? I haven't seen action in 200 years.
Is this going to be the end of Flamel? It's quite possible.
Is that polyjuice?
It's just enough to get me inside. Where's my brother Theseus? He's an aura.
Grindelwald's rally. We don't know where, but we think it's tonight.
And Theseus is here.
I want every person at that rally arrested. If they resist...
Sir, forgive me, but if we're going too heavy, don't we run the risk of adding to the...
He's not interested in listening. What a jerk. You're gonna be seeing yourself? Yes, you are. Oh no. Theseus knows what this means, of course. Oh, that's the... Oh no, the box. Yeah, that box is missing. It's not in the ministry anymore. Because that guy, I can't remember his name, but he disguised himself as an old woman to get in and take it. So it's in the tomb now, which means that Newt and Tina are on a wild goose chase and they need to get out of there and go here instead, where things are going to go down.
Puis-je vous aider?
Yes, this is Lisa Lestrange.
Allez-y.
That was easy. Yeah, too easy. She is warning someone.
Tina, about later.
Yes, I just said I am happy.
For God's sake, just get it out. It's like pulling teeth with you, Newt. For goodness sakes.
My brother's marrying Lita. June the 6th, I'm supposed to be best man, which is sort of mildly hilarious.
You are the best man.
You know, your eyes really are...
Or what?
I'm not supposed to say.
Like a salamander. Spirit of fire.
They have this effect in them, Tina. It's like fire in water, in dark water.
Like a salamander.
I've only ever seen that in...
Salamanders.
That is just too precious. Yeah, there's one missing there.
Hello, Lita. They won't hurt you unless you...
Supervise!
Try to attack them.
You attack them.
Oops.
Oops, indeed. And they're full on hydras as well, so hurt them and they multiply.
Accio?
Yeah, Accio, there we go. Oh my. That was seriously cool. Meow.
My little sister.
Just tell me my story, then you can end it.
Your story is our story.
Are they one and the same, but they're split or something? I don't understand.
Maman?
Lestrange used the Imperious curse to seduce and abduct her.
So half-brother.
With his dying breath, my father charged me to seek revenge.
Ah, with an unbreakable vow.
He remarried not 3 months after her death.
He only loves himself.
His son, Corvus, was born at last.
So this is the truth?
Who even knows at this point?
The ship had gone down at sea. But you survived, didn't you? But you must die.
Corvus Lestrange is already dead. I killed him.
There you go. Get it out of you. Did you though?
Accio.
And Grindelwald's people planted this thing here because they wanted what's happening now. They wanted exactly this.
My father owned a very strange family tree. It only recorded the men. The women in my family were recorded as flowers. Beautiful.
But useless. What an awful person.
Corvus never stopped crying.
So it was drowning that she saw in the boggart.
I never wanted to hurt him. I only wanted to be free of him. Just for a moment. Just a single moment.
She swapped babies. Changeling. So who is this instead, I wonder? Yeah, there it is. So who is Credence?
So it wasn't your fault.
Newt, you never met a monster you couldn't love.
That's kind of dramatic. And here we go. Yeah, you're going first because you think Queen is down there. Wow, he has a lot of supporters. And are these just the ones in Paris?
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I never should have done it. I love you so much.
Yes, but what are you...
I just thought maybe we could hear him first, you know? Just listen.
I was concerned about this. Like, why do you want to hear him out, Queenie? You know that he is all for supremacy, like pureblood supremacy.
You go find the others.
What are you gonna do?
I'll think of something.
Yes, he'll improvise. And here he comes. Mr. Gellert himself.
Came today because of a craving and a knowledge that the old ways serve us no longer.
Yeah, peace doesn't work anymore. I don't like you, dude.
It is said that I hate les non-magiques, the muggles. Vermin! The no-mage!
Vermin! Here in the background.
I do not.
No, you don't hate them, you just know that they're inferior.
See, the muggles are not lesser, but of other value.
Yeah, you're a race realist. So many people have tried to use this as justification for treating people of different skin colors differently. Because they're not inferior or worse, they're just different. So we need to live separately. And oh, and here comes the horrors. Oh boy.
Use minimum force on the crowd. We mustn't be what he says we are.
That awaits if we do not rise up and take our rightful place.
World War II. Yeah, that will happen.
War.
Sadly, yeah.
That is the enemy.
Do nothing when I speak of this. You must remain calm.
Here's the Niffler. Oh, he's gonna make something happen, that's for sure.
Your desire for revenge is natural.
No!
His argument is very persuasive, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions, you know? Oh, is he gonna steal the thing?
Go forth from this place and spread the word.
I love that. I love this apparition. Oh, so you were a fake follower.
Only here shall you know freedom. Only here shall you
Oh, are you gonna join Theseus?
He knows who I am.
He knows what you were born, not who you are.
Credence!
Yeah, exactly. I don't see why it's so important to him.
He's the answer. He wants what we want.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Queenie, you fool. Yeah, I think that's the only betrayal we're gonna get. I don't think Theseus is gonna join as well. That dude will, though.
Grindelwald! Stop!
What are you gonna do, Lita?
Go! Go!
It's gonna go out, huh? Go out fighting. That's a shame. Ooh, that's cool. What are you gonna do, Flamel? And Jacob just has to watch. I really like these flame dragons, or I don't know what they are. Kaboom? No? Okay. Very anticlimactic. I really appreciate that. Yeah, he was a hugger.
I've chosen my side.
You have, huh? It's good. It's good that you're not gonna side with fascists.
I've got you. I've got you.
Oh, little buddy. And you have the little trinket. With both Grindelwald and Dumbledore's blood inside it, I think. That's the thing they made that we saw in the mirror. Oh, hey, Nagini's there. That's good.
I think it's best if he speaks to him alone.
Yeah, put him in his place. You jerk.
Is it true? About Lita?
Unfortunately, yes.
You swore not to fight each other.
How in the name of Merlin did you manage to get...
That's how. Can you break the pact?
Destroy it.
Maybe.
Your brother seeks to destroy you.
Oh, so he has more brothers. I'm assuming it's Dumbledore's brother. Because we saw one of them in... oh, which one was that? Deathly Hallows. And I don't remember what his name was. It was something on A.
Phoenix will come to any member.
Oh, the little birdie was a phoenix.
Aurelius. Aurelius. Dumbledore.
They do like their names starting with A's. I remember Albus, and I remember the other one that also had a name with A, but... that's a much easier name to remember. For me, at least. Okay, so... that was Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. This was fun. It's always fun to return to this universe. There's always a great deal of very charming visuals and impressive effects, and just like just the world, how it works is very fascinating. Again, I mentioned this during the movie, but I think it's worth repeating. I like the fact that this was basically a rerun of the first one, like the same formula. Newt shows up in a city, there's a load of magical beasties missing, and he needs to collect them. Didn't collect all of them, but he got the big one, at least. I like the little surprise twist there at the end, that it was Dumbledore's brother. That kind of came out of nowhere. Because I remember from the Harry Potter movies, I think specifically it was the first Deathly Hallows, where we met Albus's brother in Hogsmeade, I think. And he talked about the sister who died, who was, I think, was an Obscurial. I guess there's one more sibling in the family. That family sure turns out a lot of Obscurials, for some reason. Yeah, this was a fun romp. It was a bit, or quite a bit more serious than the first one, I guess. But I guess it fits. The Queenie thing, oh, that was so frustrating because it was so obvious from early, or not obvious, but it was a very real concern considering how lost she felt. And that Grindelwald's ideology is very tempting for people who feel a bit lost. With regards to his ideology, it's hard for me because I don't see how anyone could hear that and agree with him. But then I don't see how people could... I both understand how people can be racist, and at the same time, I don't understand it whatsoever. I understand that people are. It's a mystery to me as to why. And for me, that goes for everything. If you're racist or homophobic or misogynistic or whatever it might be, I don't understand how people can come to have those ideas and thoughts. They should have actually done what they said at the start of the movie. That in the prison, that he was very convincing, so they took his tongue out. That might actually be a good solution for this dude, because holy moly is he convincing. Here's something that I just thought of. If Albus and Gellert made that blood pact thing, why did they do that? Was it because they knew that they had very competing ideologies and they knew that they would clash? Because I'm with a friend, or it might be more than a friend. I know that Dumbledore is, I've heard that at least, that he's gay. Might be more, it looked like there might be something more between them, that they might have been a couple in the flashback in the mirror that we saw. But even in that case, I would not make a blood pact magical blood pact that's like enforced magically unless there was a reason for it. Not just like we're such good friends that let's make this pact just in case. Like, no, if you make that, there must be a reason for it. You must know that you're heading for a massive confrontation and you're trying to prevent fighting each other over it. In this one, I felt that Jacob had a much smaller role, and I don't like that, because Jacob and Newt are great, and we got tons of Newt. We just did not get a whole lot of Jacob, unfortunately. Because, yeah, I do think that Jacob is my favorite character in these movies. He's so on board with everything. He just takes everything in stride. It's like, oh, that's weird. Okay, sure, why not? And I really appreciate that. He's the one I most identify with. So yeah, this was fun. I don't think this would have won any Oscars or anything, but like, it was pretty. It had a nice enough story, and it's fantastic to get to return to this world and yeah, see more of it. I can't wait for the next one. It's going to be interesting to see who they use to replace Grindelwald with, because I know that Johnny Depp has fallen out of favor. I think it might be coming out next year or the year after the next one. I don't know how many they're going to make. I think this might be a trilogy, and that means the next one is the last one in that case. So yeah, we're going to have to get to that when we get there, I guess. But that is everything I have for today. I thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next video. But until then, do take care of yourselves and peace out.